Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Good morning. We're getting the stream started now in the next 2 minutes. Setting up a few things here. Yo, yo. All right. How's everybody doing? Beautiful morning. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. All right, perfect, guys. So, it's Wednesday. We're gonna be going over gold. Before we do any trades, before we take any trades, I'm gonna do my top-down analysis like I always do, and it looks like we're gonna be very volatile this morning. We do look like we have some volatility this morning, which is good. So, we might be taking some trades here today. That airport jazz music hit different in the morning. Bro, price closed below the 206.1 zone you marked out yesterday and it tanked. Yes, sir. Yeah, so I didn't send out the sells, but we did get my sell confirmations later on in the afternoon. Reason why I didn't take or send the sells yesterday in the VIP or in the free chat was because it pretty much happened late afternoon. New York session was finishing up. It was about to get into Asia. Usually there's no volume or volatility during Asia session, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna risk it. It's already late throughout the day. Yes, we did get our confirmations, but we are entering Asia session, meaning the trade would have been very risky. And I was like, you know what, let's just move on to the next day, and we'll be hitting TPs today, right? But yeah, yesterday's trade for the sells, the trade did trigger if you did mark up those zones, and if you had a sell stop order, congrats, you made money there. I personally didn't take that trade, and I didn't, send the signal either, due to the fact that, we were entering Asia session, and I don't like trading Asia. But, I'll be covering up the whole sessions thing today here. I'll be explaining, the differences between Asia, London, and New York, so you guys aren't confused. But it looks like we are tanking, guys. Gold keeps dropping. Let's do a top-down analysis and see exactly what's going on here. And let me see if there's any news before we do anything. What day is it today? January 3rd, right? Let's see. Okay, yeah, we do have some red folders at 10 a.m. Yeah, let's stay in the live stream till 10. Let's see what ends up happening. But we do have some red folders on the USD at 10 a.m. We have ISM manufacturing PMI and Jones job openings. So the PMI might impact gold, and job openings, I don't think that should make a huge impact on it. But it's at 10 a.m. So let's see how the DXY or the US dollar reacts at 10 a.m. from those news events. Yeah, 10 a.m. Bro, price closed. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So let's dive into gold. Weekly time frame. Obviously, like I said yesterday, we are extremely bullish. We were near all-time highs yesterday, but we do look like we are melting this morning. So, for the day, we might look like we are bearish this morning. Overall, my long-term bias is bullish, but just for this morning, it does look like we are melting, right? Daily time frame, again, we are melting. Yesterday we were, bearish as well, but yesterday the market did respect my SMAs. So we were bearish, we had a bearish candle, but we were still playing in bullish territory due to the fact that we were above our SMAs. Today it's a bit different. We are overall bullish, but we are having more bearish momentum or bearish power than bullish. So we might look like, if this candle does close below our SMAs and the daily time frame, it does look like we might have a bearish week. Even though overall, in the bigger scale, we are bullish. This week, if we continue the way that we are right now, we might end up the week bearish. 4 hour time frame, 4 hour, it does look like we are, bearish now in the 4 hour. Price is below both my SMAs. We did break structure, we did break a bunch of lows here, and it does look like we are now actually pushing down. So overall, what would I rather take today's? I'd rather take sells. I want to go with the trend. Even though we all know that the market overall will push up, that's not what we see today. What we see today is the market pushing down. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna trade with the trend, and overall we trade what we see, not what we feel, right? So if we feel like the market's gonna push up, that's just an emotion, that's just a thought. We might think that the market's gonna push up, but that's not really what's happening. What's really happening is the market pushing down. So I'd rather take sells than buys. Obviously, I'm gonna mark up both areas. I'm gonna mark up both key levels, mark up everything like I always do. If the market does end up breaking towards the upside, we'll take the buys. Yes, they'll be more risky because overall we'll be counter trending, but it's still a possibility, right? Now if we do get the breakouts toward the downside and we get all the bearish confirmations, then we're gonna go, of course, with the sells, and there'll be a more high probability setup due to the fact that we are gonna go with the trend. Yo, what's up, man? What's up? All right, 1 hour time frame. Let's see if there's any important zones. 4 hour time frame. Let's see if there's any important zones. Since we are very bearish right now, let me see if there's any important zone that we should mark up here. It looks like gold's just wiping liquidity right now, but we are very early right now in the charts. I thought that we were in a retracement. Possibly. There's literally no range formed right now, so we're very, very early in the markets right now. I would want to see more price action, more ranges forming. So we're gonna dive into the smaller time frames this morning, because I'm sure that we can probably see some ranges formed in the smaller time frames for sure. You can't really see anything in the 4 hour right now. All you can see is a pretty big bearish candle right now in the 4 hour. Yeah. All right, let me see. Yeah, there's an important support area down here, which I don't think, we're not gonna hit this area this morning, right? But this is mark it up just in case. Other areas that we can mark up, this area right here, say above this level, we'll be going back into the bullish territory. One hour time frame. Yeah, these are massive ranges. Yeah, these ranges are massive. 30 minute. $15. I mean, we're bearish, guys, in every time frame. There's literally no reason to go bullish. If you see every single time frame, especially the smaller ones, you can clearly see a downtrend, right? So even if it's a retracement or not, why are you gonna go counter trending, right? Yeah, it might be a retracement. You might think that the overall bias is bullish, but you don't really know until when it's gonna flip and finally go back to bullish, right? It's still bearish. So you're gonna have a higher chance of winning if you actually go with the markets, which is down. 15-minute time frame, we're still very bearish, and there's really no close price action towards the left. Let me see. We have a minor level, I'd say, down here. Yeah, we have a minor level here. Yeah, this is a minor level. And I think that's exactly where price is playing out right now. Let me see. That's very far back. I don't really like marking up those levels from that far back. But yeah, we did look like it touched that level in the 15-minute and rejected. So are we coming, you know, to the end of the retracement? Or you think the market, you know, is gonna react somehow now? You know, hopefully we can see some ranges formed around this area. Something like this happening here, where we can buy above 2050. 2050 is a very important psychological level as well. And we have a few target zones up here. Or, you know, we break below 2038 and we continue on the continuation towards the downside. But guys, buys above 2050 are effective. And sells below this level will be effective as well. I don't want to dive into the 5-minute. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much have no other choice. What is the indicator you use to see each day's movement? So this gray box is the sessions. I'm gonna explain sessions this morning. I'm gonna explain to you guys how I use the sessions and how I use the session that we're trading in as an extra confluence in, you know, my daily outlook or data analysis. I don't really like going into the 5-minute time frame, guys, because, you know, there usually are a lot of fake outs on the 5-minute, but there's pretty much no other option. Sometimes you gotta keep on going down until you see, you know, clear price action. You can't pretty much see anything in the 30-minute or 1 hour today. You know, there's just not enough information. There's not enough data. So the days that there's not enough data to look at the markets from the bigger time frames. For example, you can't trade the 1 hour today. All you see are, you know, huge bearish candles pushing down. There's not enough data, you know, to trade off of, especially us that were breakout traders. We need ranges to trade. We need an area to break out off of, right? But today, this morning, due to the fact that there's a lot of volatility and volume, there's no, you know, range to take trades or breakouts off of, right? So what do we do in these scenarios? Do we just stay out of the market, or can we still, you know, benefit off of the volatility that there is this morning? We can still trade, we can still benefit, but on these days, it's gonna be a little bit more riskier. Why? Because we're not going off of the 1 hour, 30-minute, or 15. We're not going based off of the bigger time frames. You know, we're gonna have to scale down to the smaller time frames where there is a lot more data. And even though it's gonna be a little bit more riskier, because of course we're in the smaller time frames and we're prone to more fake outs, it's the only option. You know, there's no other way around it. So, you know, we're gonna go into the 15-minute, 5-minute time frame and see, you know, what we can mark up here. For example, look at the 5-minute today, right? The 5-minute actually looks pretty clear. There's other days where you don't have to look at the 5 minutes because there's no need to. There's enough data already in the 15-minute or 30-minute time frame to go on and take a trade. But for example, today, there's just not enough data on the 30-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame. And that's why I say, guys, every trade is different and every trading day is different. But eventually, you guys will be able to understand this whole trade management thing, and this will become second nature for you. These type of analysis are going to become second nature for all of you guys. Also, let me know if the music is too loud, and I'll just lower the volume. Jeez, we have a full live stream today, guys. Nice. Let's see what the DXY is doing. Yeah, look at the 4 hour. You saw that that level that we just marked up for sells. Um, it actually looks pretty clear on the 4 hour time frame. As you guys can see here, it's also been a very strong resistance in the past. So you know, I'm more confident now on taking sells off of this area. Yeah, I like the level. So every day you clear your previous day's markup or important zones? Yes, sir. So every day, every time that I take a trade, I clear my previous markups. And remember, I don't trade too much. I pretty much only take one trade a day, right? Sometimes I don't even trade for the day. If I don't have any confirmations, I'm not gonna trade that day. But yeah, every markup is for a specific trade. Once my trade hits TPs or I'm out of the trade, that's it. I clear up those markups and I continue on with a brand new analysis, just so there isn't more confusion. Because these zones and markups that I do for this specific trade are for this specific trade, you know. Looks like we have a bearish dollar, guys. As long as the DXY maintains itself below 102.200, below this key level here, I'd say we are bearish on the DXY. What we might see today is probably, you know, dollar retesting this area, continue to push down, and we actually might see gold do the opposite because they are inverse. So we actually might see gold come back up, you know, to push up. Let's see what ends up happening. Remember, gold and DXY are inverse. They have an inverse correlation. Yeah, market does look nice. It's just, we're just very early into it, right? There's just not enough ranges. But there is movement. Don't get me wrong. Market is moving. Yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. The market is moving. And there are nice target levels as well if you do get breakouts. There are some pretty nice target levels, guys, that I see. So yeah, we might be able to catch some nice trades this morning. We just gotta see, you know, what ends up happening. Hey guys, you see how clear I mark up these charts? Super easy, guys. It literally just becomes second nature for me. So yeah, guys, safe buys above 2050. You can put your buy stops, and safe sells below 2038 as well. You can target 2029. You know, it'll be a pretty big move. Same with the buys. If we buy above 2050, targeting 2057, 2058, that's about an 80, 70, 80 pip move. So that'll be pretty nice. Can you mark up US 30? I don't know, guys. Should I mark up US 30? Let me know in the chat. I usually like sticking to one pair. And that's why we're so profitable with gold, and that's why we average every single week about a 75 to 80% win rate, because we only focus on gold, right? We don't really look at other things. We don't like getting distracted of other pairs or other instruments. But let me know if you guys, you know, want me to look at US 30. I haven't looked at US 30, guys, if I want to see you guys in months. So I mean, I can still mark it up. I know how to trade US 30. I'm really good at it. But let me know if you guys would want me to mark up US 30. What time is it? It's 9:04. Okay. We're still early in the morning. Let's get this live stream to 30 people. We were at 25 already. Gold only. Alright, alright. Yeah, guys, there's no need to trade US 30. Yes, US 30. Stick to your plan, sir. Perfect. Jeremy knows. Right, stick to your plan. Let's go. You guys are learning. Should we wait till news to go into a trade? I feel like with that news, there might be a change in the market. I would want to live stream for longer today. We did start like 10 minutes later. Live streams are usually at 8:30 a.m. We started at 8:40. We can stay here till like 10:30 this morning. Have like a 2-hour live stream. I'll probably get like a little break somewhere around 9:40, 9:45. Just to eat breakfast. I haven't ate breakfast. I'm fasted right now. I do drink coffee though before trading, so that's all that's in my system. There's literally just coffee in my system. I'll probably get like a little break to eat some breakfast, and then we'll come back and we'll trade that news. Yeah, I do feel like doing a long live stream today. Especially since yesterday we did hit stops. We were in like an 8-trade win streak with the live sessions, and we lost our first trade yesterday. But it was a very educational class. You guys did learn a lot. Looks like we're trying to break down now. It's just that I don't know how I feel about taking sells now. You get me? There's no ranges. And these candles are massive. Look at this candle from 2037 to 2042. That's like it's literally a 40 pip candle. If we decide to reverse, the market could easily hit our stops. Let's just wait. For those of you guys asking about my VIP signals, you can check them out in the description below. There's a link there to join my monthly. There is a wait list, guys, so I'm not gonna open up the signal group again till probably later on this month. But there is a wait list, so if you guys wanna join up with the VIP signals, it's only $70 a month. You won't get charged until you get accepted from the wait list. So check them out below. Best gold signals in the industry, hands down. We're like in a 14-week win streak right now. We average 80 plus win rate every single week. So, check them out if you guys want. I've been sending out signals and trades now for the past 2 years, super successfully. Check them out below. If you guys want one-on-one mentorships with me, you guys can check it out below as well, in the description below. I do, one-on-one mentorships where I teach you guys literally everything about my strategy. I sit down with you guys on a Zoom call one-on-one every day of the month for about an hour. And you guys also get lifetime access to my VIP signals as well for free. So check that out below. And if you guys want to, trade at the best broker or the broker that I personally trade on, link in the description below as well. I'm also going to open up an FTMO account, guys, this year, a new one. So, and I'm only going to take the trades that I send out in the live streams, so I can show you guys the power that these live streams actually have. So, yeah, that's one of my other goals this year. I'm going to open up another prop firm. Try to get like a max allocation from FTMO. So, try to get like 200K, pass that challenge. Get another 200K, pass that challenge. Merge them, have a 400K FTMO account. And then only take signals from the live streams, right? And then try to get a big payout. That's one of my goals as well for this year. So you guys can see the power that these live streams actually have, right? You don't have to pay for everything, guys. There's a lot of free education out there, especially coming from me, where I love teaching you guys, even if it's for free, right? I don't really care. I just want to teach you guys and make sure that you guys can profit off of the markets. All right, so we did get a breakout on the 5-minute time frame, but the 5-minute is way too risky. Let me see the 15. Damn, I don't want to enter this trade. I have a new FTMO prop firm right now. Only prop firm I use because they trustworthy, funded into. Yeah, so FTMO hands down is the best prop firm there is. I've traded with a bunch of other prop firms. I've never had problems with a few of them, but I'd say this FTMO is the safest one. It's the only prop firm that's really been out there for. It's the first prop firm that came out, and it's the only prop firm that's really been out for that amount of time. It's also the prop firm with the most payouts. It has the leaderboards. They're very, very transparent. Hands down, FTMO is the best prop firm, right? There's a few other prop firms out there that are good. The Funded Trader is good. I've been funded with them. Rocket 21, been funded with them. I've had payouts of them. They're good. They pay out. But there's just something about FTMO, the legitness behind that brand and name. It's very trustworthy. So yeah, guys. Should we take trades? Should we take a sell? I don't know, guys. Very, very risky. But below 2038, we're good to take some sells. Targeting, let's see, 2038, putting our stops to 2041. Okay, I think we could do this. Patience though, patience. Not in a trade yet, but I think this would be a good setup. 2038, TP would be 2036. Let's hop in this trade, guys. Risk 1%. Don't risk more than 1%, since it is a risky trade. It's a 5-minute trade. 2038 is our entry. TP1 would be 3036. I'm in this trade. Give me 1 second. $20.38 stops at 20.41. TP1 20.36, guys. We are in the trade. We are in the trade, guys. We're about 10 pips in profit. We're 10 pips in profit, guys. $20.36 is our TP1. 2034 is our TP2, 40 pips away. 2032 is our third TP, and then 2030 could be our TP4. Alright, let's see what ends up happening here. Remember, it's a risky trade, guys. You know, all we pretty much got was a 5-minute candle closure and a lot of bearish momentum. But I would want to get out of this trade before 10 a.m. before the news event, or before 9:30. But let's see, guys. Let's see. Let's try to get at least TP1 in this trade. What SMA do you use? 8 and 50. SMAs just help me identify overall direction of the market. Alright, guys, we're about to hit TP. We're 10 pips in profit. Boom. We're like almost 15 pips. Alright, beautiful 15-minute closure. We're 5 pips in profit, guys. You guys have any questions, you know, you guys can ask it in the chat. And we're about to have 30 people in the live streams. We are at 29, one more, and we beat records here. Let's go, push down. Let's go. We're about 10 pips in profit. 10 pips in profit, guys. At 2036,500, once we're up 15 pips, move stops to break even, and it'll be a risk-free trade. Yeah, we're up 10 pips, guys. We are up 10 pips. Remember, it's a risky trade, guys. It's pretty much a scalp. We're going based off of the 5-minute time frame. Wow. Okay, we're like 12 pips. Alright, we are 13 pips in profit. 14. Alright, 15 pips in profit, guys. Move stops to break even. Oh, TP1. Let's go. TP1, guys. Drop a big W in the chat if you guys made money with this trade. Stops to break even. TP hit. Let's go. Drop a big W in the chat, guys. Let me see my NT5. Boom! Look at this, guys. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but I'm pretty much up 1.5K with this super quick scalp. Big W's in the chat. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful trade. All right, then that's how we do it. Big W's. We came back from yesterday's L, and what, how many pips did we cash here? I dropped all the way to 2034. We were up like 30 plus pips. Taking partials, putting stop loss to entry. Perfect. Exactly. Move stops to break even, risk-free trade. Take some partials. It's a winning trade, guys. It's a winning trade, guys. Take partials, putting stop loss to entry. Beautiful. So we're 1-0 on the stream, guys. Let's see what ends up happening at 10 a.m. I still want to live stream for longer. even though we already won. But again, this was just a scalp entry. You know, we hit TPs basically like 10-15 minutes. Beautiful, beautiful trade. And that was a 5-minute scalp. It was super risky, but you know, you guys made money 1-0 on the live stream. And see if we could hit TP2 and TP3. Also, we were in no drawdown. We literally went straight into profits. Way to stick to your plan. We all win that way. Yeah, always stick to plan. You know, I consider, even if we lose a trade, I consider myself a winner when we stick to our plan. As long as we stick to our plans, you know, we're winning. Remember, 90% of traders don't even have a plan, and the rest don't follow it. So we got another 5-minute nice closure. Looks like we're melting, guys. We're playing around TP1 right now. Once we hit TP2, move your stops to TP1, and you'll be able to secure, you know, at least 1%. Please, I had never set break even. How do I do that? Jesus. So go on, if you're on MetaTrader 5, just go on the trade, and then where it says stop loss, just move your stop loss to wherever your entry was. So if you entered at 2038 exactly, you're gonna put your stop loss, and instead of putting your stop loss at where we originally had our stops, which was 2041, you're just gonna move it to 2038. Yeah, just move your stop loss to whatever your entry was. That's how you move it to break even. So you're gonna go on edit a trade, just like if you're gonna put a TP, but instead of putting a TP, you're just gonna put your stop loss. You're just gonna move your stop loss. What is your schedule of streaming? 8:30 a.m. Eastern every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And I think there's a delay in the live stream, right? No, we're good. Yeah. We're about to hit TP2, guys, for 40 pips. TP2 is about to get hit, guys. We're about 30 plus pips in profit. Yeah, move your stop loss to your entry. There's no reason to lose this trade. We're deep in profits, guys. Yeah, there's a little bit of delay, but it is fine. Yeah, that's how every YouTube streams are. I think there's like a little 3 to 5 second delay, which shouldn't really be a big deal. It's never like live streams are never gonna be perfect. They're never gonna be live exactly like live time 0-second delay, unless you have like the fastest internet in the world. But I mean, there's always gonna be some type of like delay in live streams, like 2-3 seconds. But you know, it shouldn't really be a big deal. And what did the DXY do? Did the DXY break that resistance? No, it just keeps pushing up though. That trade made me hungry. I made 1.5K in the live stream right now. Yeah, I trade fasted, guys. I don't eat breakfast. I don't like eating breakfast the first, hours in the morning. I like to fast a little bit. I feel like my mind is just sharp when I fast. I just drink some black coffee and or my pre-workout. I love taking pre-workout fasted in the morning, and then right after my trading session, I usually go to the gym and work out. Sometimes I work out fasted, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on how I feel. Are you spiritual? I don't like calling it spiritual, but yes, I do believe in God or the universe. I do believe there's a higher being up there. There's something out there that helps you be leveled. I was raised in a Christian household, so you can kind of say that my God is the Christian God. But again, I have, like, I'd say, my own beliefs and my own faith on how everything works, and not to say that I created my own religion or whatever, but I like to say that I believe in, I see it in a different outlook than most people. Because there are things that I agree with, for example, in the Christian religion. Then there's some things I believe in the Muslim religion. And there's things that I believe in Judaism. So it's like a mix of things that I believe in. You get me? Wait, me in 2 years, I will move to Miami to see you. Yes, sir. I believe in you. Anybody could do it. If I was able to do it, I was a 16-year-old kid working fast food for $8.25 an hour. And I was able to become profitable in 3 years of trading. I'd say anybody can do it. Do you have a bot to pass prop firms, or how do you feel about them? Yeah, so bots do work. I do have a few bots that pass prop firms, are very, really good. I have HFT bots that pass prop firms, but FTMO does not allow HFTs, but they do allow some type of bots. You can hit up my Telegram. I do have a bot. I can give you it. I have an FTMO bot that passes prop firms within like a week. You have your phase 1 passed, and within another week you have your phase 2 passed, and it also works on live accounts as well. They're just not as fast as HFTs, and they're not gonna make some crazy profits, but with low risk settings and stuff, you'll make some decent profits. You'll pass an account. But yeah, I do believe in bots. Bots do work, but remember, it depends on what bot you're using, and because there are a lot of fake bots out there. There are a lot of BS bots out there that don't work, or there are bots that do work and then they just don't work a week after or 2 weeks after, and they just blow up. You gotta be careful on which bot you use, but I do believe that bots do work, and I do think that they might be the future of trading. For example, nowadays in Wall Street, a lot of these hedge fund managers aren't even manual trading anymore. They're using algorithms, they're using EAs, and they're using bots. So you just gotta be careful which bot you do end up using, and but I do believe they work, and there's a lot of potential behind them, right? It just depends on the programming behind them. But yeah, I do have my own bot. I've been using it now for a few months, since last year. I have been able to pass multiple client prop firms, student prop firms as well with the bot. Even though I always recommend to learn how to manual trade and understand how to trade for yourself. Sometimes you just want to pass a prop firm automatically, get funded right away, or, make some money on the side while you also trade manually. So if that's your goal, hell yeah, use a bot. Why not? You're welcome. Alright, NYC is about to open in 2 minutes. Wall Street opens about to open in 2 minutes. So let's see what ends up happening. If you guys want to message me through Telegram, you can message me. It's TPKev. Make sure you text the right person. I know there's a lot of fake accounts out there impersonating me. If you do end up texting me through Telegram, Instagram DMs, anything, All of my platforms are the same. It's TP Kev. Make sure you spell it the right way. There's no underscores, no periods. Make sure that it's TPKEVV, two V's at the end. So the best way to start is getting into prop firms account. Depending on your situation and depending how much capital you have, 100%. You know, if you don't have, I'd say more than $10,000, you know, you shouldn't be trading live capital, unless you're a really good trader already and you know that you can flip, you know, small $1,000, $500 accounts. I've personally done it in the past. Yeah, I've flipped multiple little accounts, but there is no most people aren't able to do it. So I recommend to get funded 100%. You know, get into a prop firm. Before you get into any prop firms, do your own research behind them. FTMO is always, you know, one of the must prop firms to get funded with. There's the Funded Trader, Rocket 21. Those are good prop firms as well. But do your own research before getting into any of them. And then once you're funded at say 50K, 100K, 200K, you know, it's all a percentage game. It's 9:30 NYSE open. We should get a 9:30 a.m. 30-minute candle closure. Boom, perfect. So we got a 30-minute candle closure below 2037. You guys know what that means. We should be melting. Last 15-minute candle did not have a lot of volume. We did have some rejections, but we should get a wick fill at least to 2034. So, you know, we are good. We continue to break lows, like we break below 2036, you know, we should push down and create, you know, more new lows. So we're good with this trade. I do see a lot of bearish volume, and I think we can possibly hit all of our TPs during this live stream. Look at that. It's doing exactly what I just said. It's doing the wick fill right now, where it should drop to like 2034, and then possibly create new lows. Guys, we're deep in profits. So if you're still in the trade, guys, you know, hold on to it. Just make sure that you are trading your stops. Again, don't risk more than 1% in this trade. I know I personally usually risk about 2%, but not in this trade. Reason why is because we're in the 5-minute time frames. It was a risky trade, and it's January 2nd, right, or 3rd? Yeah, it's January 3rd. The year just started. You know, don't over risk. You know, just chill. Yeah, big W's in chat, guys. We do look like we do have a lot of bearish volume. Do you do small re-entries or just one trade with no re-entries? One trade with no re-entries. There's no reason to do re-entries. The analysis that I do is based off of the first trade only. You know, I'm not doing an analysis for re-entries, because if I'm risking 1%, my goal is to make that 1% back or more. You know, I know what I'm risking, and that's all I'm taking. I'm not gonna, you know, risk another 1% or another 1% on multiple trades. My analysis is for one trade only. Now, if you guys want, you know, I don't recommend it. It's all up to you guys. If you guys are the type of people to, you know, just take a bunch of trades on where I say to put your entry, that's all up to you. I don't recommend doing that. That's that's how you ultimately blow an account if the trade goes the wrong way. So don't do that. Risk accordingly. Make sure you have proper risk management, and that's all I can say. But I know what you're talking about. I used to do it a lot in the beginning. I would hop on live streams, they'll call out a trade, and I'll put in like 5 trades where they would say to put the trade in. I will make a lot of money, but then that one day that the trade goes wrong, I don't know about that. Boom, we're melting. But I at least want to hit TP2 on the live stream. Why were you so confident to take the 5-minute breakout? There are usually a lot of fake outs on the 5-minute. Yeah, so I explained it. Give me a second. We're about to hit TP2. I'll go back to your question now. TP2 just hit, guys. Boom. 40 plus pips secured. Move your stops to TP1. Risk-free trade. Oh my God, we're melting. Beautiful trade, guys. Beautiful trade. Drop a big W in the chat. TP2 just got hit. And we're up 2% if you risked 1%. We lost yesterday, but look, we just recovered our losses plus made profits. And that's why I'm confident in the strategy. TP2 just got hit, and I do believe we can possibly hit TP3 right now on the stream as well for 60 pips. Drop a big W, guys, in the chat. All documented live. We're up about 50 pips right now. Yeah, we're 50 plus pips in profit. Guys, who does it like this? Drop some big W's in the chat. We're about to hit TP3. With TP3, we'll be making 3% if we risked 1%. Oh, and TP3 just got hit, guys. Oh my God. 60 plus pips just got secured. Just like that, guys. Oh my God, TP3. Damn, can we hit TP4? Well, 60 plus pips, guys, just got secured on the live stream. And we're up, we have 30 viewers on the live stream. Possibly the best live stream I've done. Wow, amazing, bro. All live, all live. Most viewed live stream, 60 plus pips on the trade. Amazing day, phenomenal morning, guys. We can't be more blessed than this. So TP3 in a matter of minutes. That's how we do it. Back to your question. Why were you so confident taking the 5-minute breakout when there are usually a lot of fake outs on the 5 minutes? So I explained it. I usually almost never go to the 5-minute time frames. They're super risky. But the reason why I went down to the 5-minute time frame today is because there was not enough information or data on the 15, 30, or 1 hour time frame for me to be able to take a trade off of. So I had to scale down to the 5-minute where there was some type of data to then actually go and take the trade. Yes, I did advise it was more riskier, but again, I'm always going to be confident in any trade that I take because I'm confident in my strategy and I know that my strategy works. So that's where my confidence comes into. And I don't just say that my strategy works because I'm the creator of it and I say that it works. No, I go based off of statistics and numbers. And every time I take a trade, I document it, write it down in my trading notebook, and I also do a lot of back testing. And I see that I honestly have a 75-80% win rate with all the trades that I've been taking you know, prior 2-3 years from now. So, you know, that's why I'm so confident, because I know that it works based off of numbers and statistics. But yeah, that's why I went on the 5-minute time frame today. I usually don't do it, but you know, it was the only time frame where we had enough data to go into a trade. TP3, WW, Kev, Giga Chad, best 21-year-old day trader, possibly. There's a lot of young traders here in Miami, but I don't think there's any 21-year-olds. We gotta get you more views. 100%. Let's go. I couldn't take the trade because I was driving. Damn, man. Should have stopped the car. Nah, I'm playing. Be careful driving, man. Don't trade while driving. Don't trade while driving. You know, safety is always #1 priority. But 60 plus pips were caught live on stream, guys. Can't be more proud than this. You know, like I was explaining to one of my students yesterday, you know, yes, I can make a lot of money, but money itself is not going to bring you happiness. I get happy when I see my students making money, and when I see people on my live streams, you know, being excited because they were able to make money as well. That actually gives me a purpose in trading, and, you know, makes me happy overall. You just pull over to the side to set your stop loss to break even. Hey, be careful. I don't recommend doing that, but I mean, if you can pull up to the side and move your stops to break even, at least you're not blowing a trading account. You know, at least you're still applying proper risk management while on the road. So if you can't stop anywhere, then I just overall don't recommend to trade while driving. And if you're not a good multitasker, 100%, do not trade and drive. You're gonna get stopped by a cop for trading and driving. Thank you for explaining your psychology. You're welcome. That's that one thing about these live streams, is that I'm gonna explain my strategy, and at the same time, I'm gonna explain my psychology. Because there isn't anything, you know, like mixing strategy and psychology. You need both in order to be profitable. You can't just have a working strategy, but then your psychology sucks. You gotta have both. You gotta have a working psychology and a working strategy. You put both together into the mix, and, you know, you'll be unstoppable. I don't even think we should be able to. I don't think we're gonna trade the news, guys, in 20 minutes. You know, we literally just maxed 60 plus pips. We made 3%. If you're risking 2%, you made 6. So we're good, guys. I don't want to overtrade. I don't want to call out a second trade and then, you know, lose it. We're good. We made 60 plus pips on the live stream. I think we should be done for the day. You know, amazing, phenomenal live stream. We had 30 viewers at some point on the live stream. The most we've had on the live streams. We had a lot of you making money today in the trade that we called out. We hit 60 plus pips in less than 30 minutes. If that's not a winning day for you guys, I don't know what it is. Again, I'm super proud of you guys. I'm excited for tomorrow. What pair did you start off trading with? I hear GU and EU were the best ones to do. No, I started trading my first year with indices, so US 30 and NASDAQ. I didn't have good luck with that. I actually lost a lot of money trading those because, of course, I was a new trader and they were the most volatile pairs. I didn't know that. So I first had beginner's luck. I made some money my first few days with US 30, but then since it was just luck, you know, I didn't have a plan, didn't have a strategy, the luck eventually stopped working, and I ended up losing a lot of money with US 30 and NAS. So I was like, you know what, I'm not touching indices anymore. I'm gonna do this the right way. And then I moved on to trading London, and then it was during London session where I finally became profitable. And when I was trading London, I would only trade GJ. It was GJ and EJ. The reason why I would trade EJ with GJ is because I noticed that they moved in the same direction. So I kind of had my own strategy for both of them. But it was GJ. And that's pretty much, I think, the only pair I trade when it comes to Forex. GJ, I love how it moves. I know how to trade GJ a lot. You know, I traded GJ for like 2 whole years straight during London session. So I'm really good with GJ. So if there is any Forex pair that I would recommend to trade, especially if you're a London trader, I don't trade London anymore, but now if you do trade London, it would be GJ. If you trade New York, you can try and test out EU. I personally haven't had good luck with EU. Not my best pair, but I do know that it moves very nice during New York, so you can try trading EU. I just stick to gold nowadays. That's all I gotta look at. There's no reason for me to trade anything else. No reason for me to trade anything else, guys. I just stick to gold and that's it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be ending the live stream. For those of you guys that are new, my live stream schedule is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. I trade New York gold, only gold. You know, the best, like one of you guys said, the best 21-year-old day trader here on YouTube. So I appreciate all you guys who are watching. Let's get more viewers on the live streams. Let's keep on growing. Let's keep making money. Let's keep being profitable. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. If you guys aren't in my free Telegram, check out the description below so you guys can join. I usually send out all the updates through there. I usually send out free signals as well, breakdowns, you know, webinars, and overall information that can change your situation. But I appreciate all you guys who joined the live stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go.